Welcome back. We're tracking a massive feud between Adin Ross and Ray J that exploded during a live broadcast. These two have been trading shots online, but things turned dangerous when their crews reportedly crossed paths out in Los Angeles. Let's break down this absolute madness and why cops are looking into it. Supa Hot Fire knocked out R&B singer Ray J in the second round of their clash at Adin Ross Brand Risk Promotions 14 on May 23rd at the Prospo UFC Apex in Las Vegas, streaming live on Kick and YouTube. This bizarre matchup, putting a 45-year-old star against an internet meme icon, had our newsroom buzzing simply because of how ridiculous the setup was. The press conference for Brand Risk Promotions 14 was utter madness. Security repeatedly jumped in to separate the fighters as tempers completely boiled over. Supa Hot Fire actually wore a t-shirt featuring Kim Kardashian, who happens to be Ray J's ex, and his co-star in their notorious leaked tape. That direct disrespect immediately triggered Ray J, leading to wild shoves and intense face-offs. If you are enjoying this drama, subscribe to our channel right now. Their chaotic fight was co-headlining alongside a strange bout with NFL star Johnny Manziel and influencer Bob Minery. Chris Brown arrived early and stayed to watch his longtime friend step into the ring. Our cameras also spotted Sean Strickland and a commentary team featuring Nina Drama and Armin Sarukian. As we approached bell time, the arena was absolutely buzzing with tension. During pre-fight media runs, reporters pressed Ray J on some alarming medical claims he made about doctors giving him just months to live. The 45-year-old shot back, claiming that is exactly why he is risking everything, even declaring that if his opponent could actually beat him, he would end him. Looking back, those dark words feel incredibly eerie by the bell. Dwayne Stevenson, the online creator known as Supa Hot Fire, literally ran away in round one, refusing to fight. He threw absolutely nothing while Ray J stalked him, landing easy punches. We thought his game plan was to exhaust Ray J, since he effortlessly dodged incoming hits for most of the opening frame, and even mocked his opponent. Up in the booth, Adin Ross seemed totally baffled by the bizarre showmanship, especially when Supa Hot Fire brought a dancer to his corner and took a live video call. Norwood started aggressively, sprinting forward, outboxing Stevenson, who literally did not throw one punch. Stevenson, who has fought 5 times under this promotion, just danced around and joked. While we on the broadcast team questioned what on earth was happening, the second round opened and everything shifted. Stevenson suddenly flipped a switch, unleashing heavy combinations on Ray J before dropping him hard. If you watch the slow-motion replays, you see Ray J's eyes roll to the back of his head while a massive lump swells instantly. The end came when Supa Hot Fire trapped Ray J against the ropes and landed a devastating, flush right hand. Ray J collapsed immediately, forcing the referee to wave off the fight. A horrific knot ballooned on the singer's forehead, and ring medics rushed in with a stool after he was cleared. But his reaction afterward was incredibly bizarre. Instead of showing relief that the referee saved him from serious injury, he seemed furious rather than hurt, clearly outraged that the referee called things so fast. That is when Ray J snatched the microphone, and our broadcast took a completely unexpected turn. He said, quote, "I thought we had a plan," end quote, directly to Supa. Live interviewer Ben the Don grabbed the mic back, yelling, "What did you just say?" Ray replied, "I do not want to say too much," because he did not want to get anyone in trouble, but lamented that they took a loss, and he had to talk to his partner. Ray began, shouting that both he and Hot Fire lost money on this. Ben snapped back, saying they never expected Ray J to win anyway. That shocking footage immediately went viral across social media, getting massive engagement. Make sure to hit that like button. The internet instantly melted down, because fans were already highly suspicious of how the fight went down, especially that bizarre first round where Stevenson did absolutely nothing until delivering that sudden knockout. In just a few hours, viewers reached one undeniable verdict. Ray J had just accidentally confessed to a fixed fight live on the microphone for the whole world to hear. To truly understand how we got here, you and I must look at who Ray J really is, and the kind of situation he was facing leading up to Las Vegas. Born William Ray Norwood Jr., known globally as Ray J, he is Brandy's little brother. The 45-year-old R&B star spent years navigating the spotlight, frequently for wild headlines completely unrelated to music. He had massive early 2000s hits, endless reality TV appearances, and became a household name worldwide. Following the 2007 leak of that infamous sex tape with Kim Kardashian, which essentially launched her massive empire while solidifying him as a constant fixture in the tabloids. But in 2026, what we saw Ray J dealing with was far graver than usual celebrity gossip. In early January, he was rushed to a Las Vegas hospital, suffering from severe pneumonia, crushing chest pains, and critical heart complications. During his stay, doctors ran intensive scans, including X-rays and an echocardiogram. By late January, we watched him give raw updates to fans via Instagram Live. During these streams, he revealed his heart was operating at only 25% capacity, describing massive damage to the right side, which had apparently gone black and useless. Our editorial team noted he blamed this scary diagnosis on years of heavy drinking, multiple bottles daily, and a serious habit of popping pills. Like Adderall, doctors gave him a terrifying prognosis. Like this video, as we track this. In his words, 2027 is a wrap for me. My health is bad. Yet we spotted him performing live with a heart monitor strapped to his chest. In fact, he kept singing with the monitor, even while blood was literally dripping from his eyes. Doctors had given this man an explicit, clear warning that his body was giving out. Yet instead of resting, he entered an MMA cage. Subscribe for more crazy updates. This was an MMA debut for both, but Supa Hot Fire had already boxed highly competitive opponents in the ring. Dwayne Stevenson, his real name, had some ring experience. He wasn't a pro, but he was a brand risk veteran, boasting a reported 2-3 record in boxing. The battle rap parody legend, famous for "I am not a rapper" punchlines, just became the man who knocked out an R&B icon at the UFC Meta Apex, proving himself to be a strangely relevant face in modern culture. We've got to admit, he's a highly skilled celebrity fighter. Ray J, on the other hand, had zero professional combat background. He only logged a few light grappling sessions before this. Supposedly, he even choked someone out in training. But that kind of quick prep has a clear limit, especially for a guy with a quarter of his heart working. That limit is dangerously low. As journalists, we have to ask how any athletic commission cleared him with his massive cardiac issues and recent hospitalizations. So far, his team has stayed silent on this. We haven't heard if they disclosed his full medical files to the promoters or commission. No formal statement has dropped concerning his clearance for brand risk 14, but we do know this. At the press conference, he stared down a fan who asked if he was still dying, answering, "That is exactly why I am putting everything in the ring. If it is my time, let him kill me in there. I am dying for what is mine, man. I am fighting for my kids." Yet, nobody stepped in to protect him. Nobody stopped the match. The fight went forward anyway. Now, you and I are left wondering who is legally liable for what followed. It is a question prosecutors might ask. The second Ray J grabbed that mic, the simple narrative of a clean match vanished. We were suddenly looking at a much messier theory, a totally staged bout that went completely off the rails. The match itself looked highly suspicious to us. Supa Hot Fire barely threw a real punch in round 1. But in the next round, Ray J pushed him to the ropes, leading to a sudden punch that spun Ray J completely around, dropping him instantly. Strangely, Supa Hot Fire did not follow up. He just watched him stumble and go down, and for once, he wasn't grinning. That moment looked bizarre. That clean shot, the instant collapse, and his frozen reaction raised red flags for everyone watching. And then, we heard the audio. Post-knockout, Ray J was screaming at his opponent, claiming they had an agreement and that they lost major cash. It strongly implied the bout was scripted. He confronted Stevenson right after, shouting about their deal and how they lost money. The internet caught it all. Social media was instantly flooded with one theory. Ray J had accidentally confessed to a fixed fight that his opponent ruined by actually knocking him unconscious. One viewer posted that it was a setup and he got tricked. Another commented that confessing to fraud on live television is wild. If you want more, subscribe now. From comedy to serious consequences. Now, we are seeing real concerns about law enforcement getting involved in the fallout with rumors of illegal betting on these bouts. Look, that is federal prison territory. This is no minor detail. You simply cannot have rigged fights monitored by the Nevada State Athletic Commission in Las Vegas. Now, Adin Ross built brand risk for these bizarre freak show matchups, but he still needs commission sanctioning to operate. Their latest event ran at the UFC Meta Apex under the watchful eye of the Nevada State Athletic Commission, an organization that definitely wants no part in licensing rigged bouts. The legal stakes are incredibly high. Just last November, the UFC faced a massive scandal when the FBI had to investigate Isaac Dulgarian for his alleged role in fight fixing. Later, the UFC pulled 2 of Michael Johnson's bouts this year due to highly suspicious betting shifts. In fact, reports surfaced that the Bureau flagged more than 100 UFC bouts over sketchy wagering patterns. You and I can easily see why federal agents might target these brand risk events. Ironically, most major sports books completely avoided taking bets on Ross's card, fearing absolute chaos, zero legitimacy. But once Ray J's footage went viral, the internet started questioning whether brand risk 14 went from harmless, chaotic spectacle to a genuinely dangerous legal nightmare for everyone. Now, Adin Ross was quick to respond. His team put out an official statement saying, during Saturday's match, the competitors hinted that there was a prearranged plan behind his matchup. Brand Risk has launched an immediate internal review, spearheaded by our legal counsel, a former federal prosecutor, to uncover if anyone attempted to manipulate the final outcome. Any attempt to rig a sporting event, or even trying to do so, represents a massive violation of athletic integrity. If we discover this foul play occurred or was attempted, we will hold those responsible fully accountable. On his Kick broadcast, Adin went even further, saying, "Look at what Ray J said post-fight, and Supa Hot not throwing a single punch early on. We have to look into this. We must investigate. Supa Hot has always been an incredible competitor for us, and did amazing. He looked totally normal in round 2. Still, as commentators, we see Adin Ross trying to quash these expanding fixing allegations by arguing that the brutal knockout actually makes the theory highly unlikely. It was not fake. The action was totally real. He literally knocked Ray J out cold. Ray might just be complaining because he lost some money. If Supa Hot got knocked out or lost, we would have a different debate." Now, Adin Ross is weighing a lifetime ban for both competitors from all future brand risk shows. He has not openly answered Ray J's post-fight rants. To us, his silence speaks absolute volumes. Just 2 hours after the final bell, Ray J admitted himself into a Las Vegas medical facility and stayed there for 4 full days. TMZ reported that Ray J remained in a Las Vegas hospital for the first 48 hours after checking in following his knockout loss to Supa Hot Fire. Ray J, whose legal name is William Ray Norwood, Jr., underwent extensive medical tests. Inside sources told TMZ that the star was suffering from a dangerously slow heart rhythm. Doctors were checking him for a severe concussion, especially since the singer already has a prior cardiac condition and was battling a massive drop in his pulse. After going down in flames, Ray informed reporters that his emergency admission was due to a concussion, multiple contusions, and a sudden drop in his heart rate. He reported experiencing chest pains, an enlarged heart, and irregular rhythms, high stress on his actual heart muscle, along with acute coronary syndrome, which severely restricts blood flow to the chest. Medical teams ran intensive, continuous tests for 2 full days, analyzing the potential concussion alongside critical updates on Ray J's cardiac health. Doctors confirmed his heart rate slowed down drastically, which is a scary turn of events given his prior medical history. We know Ray J remains under tight medical observation in Las Vegas. Specialists monitored him closely for severe bradycardia, a dangerous drop in heart rate. He was also evaluated for lingering concussion symptoms after taking that brutal knockout blow in the ring. Now, hospital photos of Ray J shirtless with a clear head injury have spread like wildfire online, sparking major debates ranging from genuine concern to outright skepticism. But Ray J refused to stay quiet. He broadcast live from his hospital bed, visibly sobbing, claiming his heart issues escalated after that brutal Supa Hot Fire knockout. He slammed Adin Ross for ignoring him. Make sure to like and subscribe for more. We see him under a white blanket, surrounded by medical equipment, looking weak and barely able to move. In a raw video, He spoke emotionally about his deteriorating health and slammed the event organizers for neglecting him. Speaking directly to the Shade Room, Ray J admitted his health is failing, stating, "My heart is down bad." He then took direct aim at Adin Ross and Brand Risk, declaring that they simply do not care about the fighters. "They are just terrible people to work with," he warned, speaking directly to the camera from his bed. He even showed off the medical monitors on his abdomen before addressing if anyone had reached out to him. He made it clear that nobody cared enough to check on his condition, stating, "Nobody from the event has reached out." Our editorial team can confirm that Adin Ross has still not issued any public response to this. While the popular streamer is highly active online, he continues to ignore the claims about abandoning his fighter. Make sure to subscribe to our channel as we track this controversy, which has left the internet completely divided. The post racked up over 230,000 views, triggering a massive wave of concern and heavy skepticism. Some fans argued that Ross should have reached out regardless, especially since a man is currently hospitalized. Others countered that Ray J is an adult who signed a contract and fully understood the physical risks. Worryingly, this marks the singer's second emergency hospital stay in 2026, pointing to a much larger crisis. His health issues are clearly far more severe than a basic knockout, requiring several heavy prescription medications. These include Lipitor for weight loss, Jardiance to regulate blood sugar, and Topol to manage high blood pressure. He also takes Protonix for stomach acid, but reports feeling better after spending 4 rough nights hospitalized. While he focuses on recovery, Brand Risk announced they are officially investigating the integrity of the fight. They suspect the match was prearranged due to Ray's weird comments, though he strongly denies any rigging. He insists there is no way he fixed it, making a shocking U-turn just days after causing chaos. To go from screaming about a setup on the microphone to denying everything is an incredibly bizarre shift. We must wonder if he is dodging legal trouble or just trying to erase a massive live stream blunder. Only his inner circle knows the truth. But this messy saga started long before Brand Risk 14. As commentators, we believe this highlights systemic issues that are now impossible to ignore. Hit like if you agree. The show is run by Adin Ross Brand Risk Promotions, promising to deliver top-tier influencer matchups. They pitch it as an arena where top internet stars face off in epic battles. Brand Risk Promotions 14 capitalizes on the massive trend of blending content creators with combat sports. Just like Misfits Boxing, these chaotic cards rely entirely on viral hype to attract viewers. In our view, pure theatrical drama and wild spectacles easily overshadow any actual athletic standard here. This raises a serious question. Is this entire promotion legitimate compared to actual, professional companies? Based on our analysis, Brand Risk runs its operations with incredibly loose and amateur regulations. Their broadcasts feel cheap, and match-fixing accusations seem to plague almost every single card they produce. This ongoing Ray J drama simply proves that Adin Ross is completely out of his depth as a promoter. Many commentators are asking why a singer with severe, documented medical issues was cleared to compete. Industry experts point out that these streamer matches skip the strict medical clearances required in professional leagues. Professional athletic commissions require intense testing that these influencer events completely bypass. When official athletic boards step in, safety is guaranteed, something that was clearly missing from this card. Now, the promotion faces massive legal risks as this brewing controversy sparks heavy industry debates. Inside sources warn that unregulated gambling on these matches could trigger massive criminal and legal investigations very soon. Once viral clips like this spread across social media, the line between internet theater and crime blurs. It becomes nearly impossible to separate standard online clout chasing from actual athletic fraud. Professional boxer Chase Demore reacted to the video, warning that things will get very serious if this is true. As news editors, we are tracking this active investigation closely, so subscribe for the latest updates. At this moment, no final findings have been officially released to the public by the promoters. But if they discover proof of match fixing, the legal fallout will be absolutely devastating. This is confirmed. Possible outcomes include heavy sanctions, fines, or bans for those involved. As we go to air, no official timeline has been announced for when this inquiry might conclude, or when findings will be made public. The silence from Supa Hot Fire has only fueled intense speculation and endless debates across all social media platforms since this chaotic event. Where does that leave you and me? Ray J stepped into that cage with a heart functioning at 25% capacity, survived 2 rounds, suffered a brutal knockout, and then checked himself into a hospital for 4 nights, streaming live from his bed to blast the promoter who ignored him. And then, with a major corruption investigation hanging over everyone, suddenly denied that a script ever existed. Now, whether Ray J's brutal loss was a genuine accident or a poorly staged script remains unclear, but it left him in the hospital under intense public scrutiny. The headline of this story is Adin Ross and Ray J beef gets deadly. Here is our honest editorial verdict. It was not deadly like headlines promised. No weapons were drawn, no street brawls, no chases. What we actually got was far more unsettling. A man battling a failing heart was sent into a regulated Las Vegas fighting ring, allegedly with a script meant to protect him from any real harm. But that plan totally collapsed in round 2. Meanwhile, Adin Ross, the media promoter behind the platform, had not even called him by the time Ray J was streaming from his hospital bed, broadcasting live on Kick. Now, Ray J has a long history of health scares and dramatic public rants. He also has a track record of being doubted. Today, he is back in a hospital bed, claiming his heart is failing and questioning his promoters. Why have they not checked on him? That is the real editorial story here, not some fake street war. A 45-year-old man with a weak heart chasing clout and cash inside a promotion built to create chaos, only to find that when things get dangerous, the executives making money off him go dead silent. If he fights, again remains the big question, and given this wild promotion, we cannot rule anything out. But he seriously should never step in there again. Make sure to subscribe for updates on this wild Ray J vs Supa Hot Fire stream from Brand Risk. An official investigation is underway following those post-fight comments. Ray J was brutally knocked out by Supa Hot, the Brand Risk 14 card, where Supa Hot Fire brutally flattened Ray J. Let's analyze the actual results of this fight. Result: the Brand Risk showdown ended in a vicious knockout. Our coverage shows Ray J falling to Supa Hot Fire in a brutal round 2 finish at Adin Ross's show, leaving Ray J completely cold on the canvas during his MMA debut at Brand Risk 14. Reports confirm Ray J was rushed to the hospital after that devastating blow from Supa Hot. Now, rumors of fixed fights are swirling around Brand Risk 14. Ray J even claims they had a script. Meanwhile, the loss, having faced pneumonia and heart issues earlier this year. Our team confirmed Ray J is hospitalized for several days following that brutal knockout at Brand Risk 14, dealing with concussion and cardiac symptoms. He was admitted immediately after the Las Vegas fight, with his heart rate dropping dangerously low post-fight. His mother confirmed a grim prognosis. Doctors previously warned he had months to live. This hospital stay comes amid a massive fight-fixing investigation. Though briefly discharged after the knockout, reports now indicate he was hospitalized again after a brutal knockout by Supa Hot Fire amid serious heart concerns. He then streamed live with some bad news, a warning for Adin Ross. Sharing video updates after his knockout, he openly called out the promoter from his bed after the knockout, saying he is still seeing stars. We are investigating those cryptic photos that triggered a corruption investigation. He slammed Adin Ross following his hospitalization after that Brand Risk 14 event, sparking a massive controversy. Now, Adin Ross's venture has launched an internal investigation into this staged knockout. Shocking hospital photos sparked a corruption probe. Now hospitalized, following his MMA match, an investigation is underway regarding this fight-fixing controversy at Brand Risk 14. Ross claims they are taking this situation seriously, but his promotion faces an FBI scare after Ray J appeared to admit to fight fixing. Was this Brand Risk 14 matchup rigged? Our commentary team is demanding a full investigation. Hit like if you agree. Ray J streamed live from his bed after being flattened by Supa Hot Fire, calling out Adin Ross.